you're blowing in a competition, you have a set routine. The routine is you see the birds a mile away. You're going to call the birds and get the birds' attention. So you're going to give them a hail call and a second hail call. Then you're going to go into a double hail call. I mean, these guys are screaming at the top of their lungs. I mean, just getting them birds' attention a mile away. They get the birds in closer. You're working the birds. You're going to go into your lonesome hen calls, your cadence hen calls, your feed chuckles, and then throwing in your quacks here and there with it. The birds are then going to pitch out. What the judges are seeing, the birds are going to pitch out, leave. You got to call them back with an aggressive comeback call. Get the birds to come back in towards you. Set the birds in your decoys. That's your calling sequence on a competition level calling contest. Duck calling contests are very serious, especially these days. You've got a lot of young, very good guys.
When I won the World's Championship duck calling contest in Stuttgart, Arkansas last year, it completely changed everything. It was only about a 15-minute feeling. Other than the fact of having my daughter and having a great family, that's been the proudest moment of my life right there. I love it on stage. I love competing. I love having that drive. But my love and passion for this whole entire thing all started in the field, and that's where it still belongs today. I mean, if I was ever given a choice to stop comp calling or stop duck hunting and had to choose one, I'd never step on stage again.
I've been calling competitively about 3 years. I've just actually in the last year been placing in some contests. This is actually the first contest that I've ever actually won first place.
Yeah.
I got into it just because it's something to do in the off season when you can't actually be shooting ducks. You can be calling ducks, so that's what intrigued me to the competition. The competition duck calling is more to judge who's a better duck call operator is how I would define that, because the things you do on stage is something you would never do actually in the field. It just shows that you have the range of vocabulary for blowing a duck call.